I'm just too intimidating. How do I stop being so intimidating? Really? You're the one who's intimidating to him? How do you know if you are the one who's pushing the guys away or if the guy that you're with just literally cannot handle your badassery? Today, I'm going to share with you 5 signs that the guy cannot handle your badassery so that you can actually find a guy who can hang with you. Check it out. I was on a coaching call recently and my client was telling me the story of how she's dating this guy. He's super successful. He's super in shape, good looking, like has all this going for him. She was getting ready for this event where she was doing this reporting on a sideline with all of these pro athletes. She got all dressed up because she's going to be on TV and she's got her makeup done, her hair done. He kind of says these little comments to her like, who are you getting all dressed up for? I hope you're not going to be flirting with these athletes and so on and so forth. And she was like, am I intimidating him or is he this and that? And so really the question is, how do you know if you have a secure man or a man who is managing his insecurity through you because he cannot handle your badassery? Because the challenge is insecurity doesn't always storm in. It's not super obvious. It can creep in with jokes, with guilt trips, with comparisons. In attachment terms, secure partners, we regulate internally. Like we notice what we're feeling, we're able to communicate that well, but we know that we're responsible for our own feelings. Insecure partners, they try to regulate externally. What that means is they try to regulate by controlling you or controlling your time, controlling your clothes, controlling your attention. That's how you know you're with somebody who is insecure. So let's take a look at some of the ways in which that insecure pattern shows up that are subtle. One pattern is jealous jokes, where they're joking, but you can tell there's something underneath it that's bothering them. For example, might say, whoa, TV reporter, like, should I be worried? The translation is, if I tease you first, then I can control the tension. The second pattern that emerges is mini controls or bid for attention. Text me when you get there. Text me every hour. Translation, I manage my anxiety by managing your freedom. Like you've got to show up in a certain way so that I can feel calm. The next pattern that shows up is comparison, right? Like if you're up, then he'll try to drag you down and kind of make these snide comments. Like, for example, he could say, hey, must be nice to have everyone's attention. Translation, if you're up, I must be down, so I'm going to pull you down with me. Game playing, right? Like him withholding his replies from you, making you wonder if he got your text, or flirting to try to trigger your jealousy. The translation is, if I make you jealous, then I regain my power. So those are insecure patterns that tend to rise up. Let's take a look at 5 scenarios in our dating life when you're going to see distinct differences between the secure guy who can handle your badassery versus the insecure guy who can't. The first one is in your shine. In other words, when you're dolled up, when you're looking beautiful and you're going to go out with the girlfriends, or you guys have a Vegas trip coming up, or you're going to have a night out with the girls, whatever it is, a beautiful dinner, the secure guy is going to say, wow, you look so beautiful. Like you're amazing. Give you a kiss, give you a hug, and wish you a great time. The insecure guy is going to dig, be like, oh, who's that outfit for? Wow, you're really looking for some attention tonight. He's going to be insecure. The second is with your success. Like your business success, your job success, like you have an amazing promotion or a project that goes really well, the secure guy is going to celebrate you, and not just celebrate you, but brag about you to friends, to families, be like, oh my gosh, let me tell you how amazing she is, and prop up your success. Why? Your success doesn't diminish his own success. The insecure guy is the one who wants to compete. The more successful you are, the more diminished he is. And so that guy is going to try to minimize, no big deal. And yeah, that was great, but then not really hear about more of it. He doesn't celebrate you, take you out to big celebration dinner, that kind of thing. The third category where you will see this is in your freedom. Like if you want to take a trip on your own, or if you want to hang out with friends, the secure guy is going to wish you well and say, how can I support you? He'll help look up resorts that you want to go to. He will encourage you to have your time with your family, with your friends. The insecure guy is going to give you a guilt trip. He's going to probe you with questions. He'll drop manipulation lines like, well, if you really love me, you wouldn't take this trip. Things like that. The fourth category, probably one of the biggest ones, is conflict. When there's conflict, a broken agreement, something that you're expecting that he's not delivering on, whatever it is, the secure guy is going to own his part in this. He's going to be curious about your perspective and what it is that you want, and lead the relationship back to repair, where the both of you feel like you're on the same page and now you've got a new agreement. The insecure guy, he's going to get defensive. He's going to criticize you. He's going to deflect the blame. He's going to bring you into it. He's going to blame it on you. Those types of actions are just reflections that he doesn't have the security, strength in himself to actually own his side. The fifth category where this tends to show up is in your visibility. So you might have the kind of business or career where you're more public, or maybe just your social media presence. The secure guy is going to cheer you on. He's going to support you. He's going to be in the back of the room saying you are a rock star. Maybe you're a life coach. Maybe you're a speaker. Maybe you're an influencer. The insecure guy is going to try to shrink you down, is going to criticize what you did on stage. He's going to point out the points of your talk that really weren't the best to try to drag you down. Let me give you a really good example of what a secure partner does in the face of someone who's got a lot of visibility. When I was dating my wife, Irene, I was leading Cracking the Man Code seminars to single women who were looking to manifest their man. The whole room is filled with single women, a lot of them my age, and my girlfriend's in the back of the room watching these seminars. And afterwards, women would come up and they talk to me and ask me questions. And I can remember one woman saying, your girlfriend is okay with you leading these seminars with all these single women? I haven't seen a lot of these women are like flirting with you. And I'm like, they are? Like, I'm not even noticing that. And when I got home, I was like, Irene, are you okay with, like, let's say we get together, we get married, and this is part of my work is coaching women to manifest their man. Are you okay with that? And she was like, oh yeah. She said, Matt, I trust that you're going to tell me the truth if you don't want to be with me. And I am secure in our connection and our relationship. And then she propped me up and told me all the great things that I'd said in that seminar and helped me feel really good. That is a beautiful example of a secure partner. Do not dial down your success, how good you look, how amazing you are to try to accommodate the insecurity of a partner. That is not your job. That is a sign that the guy you're with cannot handle your badassery. You have developed yourself, all the years of study, all the expertise, all the things that you've done for a reason, to live your amazing life. And let me just say, there is a man who is your equal. There is a man who can stand grounded with you. There is a man who can lift you up just as you lift him up, and the two of you will have an amazing partnership. What's required is that you let go of the men who cannot handle your badassery to make room for the man who can. My question for you is, what signs do you see that a man can actually handle your badassery? Go ahead and post that in the comment section below. Here's to you, to your amazing love life. Feel a big hug from me to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.